Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be back with another Young Indian, part of the Voice of the Young series. Right now, we have with us Sunaina. Let's listen to her. Over to you, Sunaina.
Hello, sir. First of all, thank you so much for providing me this opportunity. It's a pleasure to be a part of these Vidped series. So, as you said, myself, Sunaina, born and brought up in Rewari, Haryana, and currently I am pursuing Bcom honors from Lady Shri Ram College for women. So, I will be sharing my experience of the class 11th and 12th as ours was the COVID batch, and it was really a difficult task for us to be the first batch of this hit that is hit by this COVID-19. So I have done my schooling from Holy Child Public School, Rewari, Haryana. And as we all know that when we pass from the 10th to 11th class, there's a pressure of choosing the right stream. And it's really a hard pressure that we have to face. And as this is the time where we have to choose in which field we have to make our career and we are interested in. So I was a student who was not at all interested in studying science and was afraid of that from the class 9. So I was not sure what to choose in the class 11th as it was the situation of the COVID-19 and everything was in the wane and nothing was clear that what is going to happen next and how the classes are going to be continued. So when the it was a time to fill the form for the choosing the stream, I was so confused and I opt for the commerce. And really, I didn't know anything about what is commerce all about, what are subjects taught in the commerce, and how I'm going to face this stream. So just a little thing that I knew about the commerce was that anyone who takes the commerce, who opts for commerce, he pursues CA or go in the banking field. So I just knew this thing and I just opted for the commerce. Even I didn't know the subjects which are being taught in the commerce, like the accountancy, business studies. I didn't have any idea about that. So when the class 10th exams were over, the lockdown happened and the new education system of the online teaching was introduced for the students so that the studies do not get disturbed for them. So when our online classes happened, it was all new as the subjects were new, the teachers were new, and mostly the method of teaching was new. It was online system, and it was the first time that we were facing that as from the very past few years. From the starting, we used to go to school, enjoy out with our friends, and study with the teachers and have a physical interaction with them. So it was the first time that the online education system was being conducted for both the teachers and the students. So when the online classes happened, I remember that at the beginning, we were very excited that, oh my God, we are going to learn through digitally. It is a very new system. It is very comfortable. We are being at home, studying at, laying at bed and eating. Just it was a fun for at the beginning, but in between when the classes were so much continuous from the morning till the afternoon, I used to get fed up with the classes and I used to say, oh, I don't want to attend the classes. I want to go to school. It was good. So I remember that I used to lay on the bed, getting early in the morning and starting the classes, eating the breakfast between the classes, and it was all the students were so enjoying. I was also so enjoying these classes that wow, this is the nice mode of learning. So, but this was the 11th class, all was new, and the teachers used to say to us that you didn't know that how much time and how much long it is going to be these online classes. So you should focus on your studies. And I remember that whenever the teacher used to ask the question that, yeah, tell me the answer. If I didn't know the answer, I used to escape the class by saying that, ma'am, network is not coming, ma'am, your voice is breaking. And so many students used to make this excuse. And it was the best method to escape from the class. And the teacher used to shout, why you are leaving the class? I will not enter. This all was the memory that the online classes made for me. So the 11th class was past, half of the year was passed in the online classes. And when the situation was in the control of the pandemic, the schools were allowed to reopen with a half of the strength of the students. So we went to school, and at the first it was all like, why we are at this school. It was nice to have the classes in laying on the bed, but yeah, after that we realized that yeah, it is only the teaching or the method which we can use for the clearing out doubts and being interacting with the teachers physically, and it is the best method, I must say. So the exams were conducted offline for the class 11th, and I really faced a lot of struggle during the exams. As during the online classes, I used to have the fun in the class and not able to cope up with the syllabus during the exam, as well as it was a lot of syllabus. And the main thing that I faced during the exam was about the writing skill. As during the online classes, we used to copy paste the assignment, the test, and the exam, and the test that the teacher conducted from the Google and send it to the teachers. But during the offline exams, we used to write. So my writing skills were greatly affected during the pandemic, and I was really so much. Uh, have a problem about the writing skills in English as well because of the pandemic. So after when the class 11th exams over, again for a few months, 2 or 3 months, the offline classes resumed for the 12th class. But again, the pandemic was at its peak, and the situation was so critical that the online classes happened again for the class 12. But yeah, this time I was serious, as this was a board class, and I knew that the exams are going to be conducted offline only. So I focused on the classes. I used to do the all the homework, the test, the assignment that the teacher gave during the online classes. So, but it was the July end or August 2022 that the CBS introduced new guidelines about the two terms examination, that it would be conducted the exams in the two terms for this batch. The first one will be the November, December, and the second one will be the April, May. And the most shocking news was that the first term examination will be the multiple choice question. So first I realized that, oh, it's a multiple choice question. It will be very easy. I would just pick the right answer and I would get good marks. But slowly, when the teacher used to took the test of the whole the syllabus and used to give us assignment, I really faced a lot of problems. The multiple choice question were tougher than the subjective type question. As in the subjective type, we can write according to the question and we can add on something to that. But in the multiple choice question, there's only one right answer, and the marks also get deducted one for that. So it was really a tougher task for us to face this new guidelines and during the online classes as well. So I remember that the I used to do the practical problems of the accountancy, but I got stuck in the theoretical part of the accountancy. I can't do that. I used to lose marks in the theoretical part of the accountancy, and the I used to remember that when the teacher of our business study says us that don't take the business study subject lightly, we used to say to her that, ma'am, this is theory subject. We will do it before the exam. We will read the chapters. But she pushed us that no, it's not easy, and I really understood that by giving the test that she conducted during the classes, that yeah, it's difficult for the theory exam as well. We should not take this lightly. And so it was all about the online classes and the class 12th. But when the class 12th exams, all the two terms of the examination were conducted properly. And after a month, the UGC declared the guidelines about the admission to the and government universities, mainly DU, BUHU, that's all. That the admission to that will be on the basis of the common entrance test, not on the class 12th percentage. And it was a shocking news for all of the students of our batch. As I was very happy that, oh my God, I will get a good percentage. My exams were going well, and I would secure a best college in the DU. So, and I think that my old efforts were in vain. And again, I have to face a new challenge. Our batch, especially, I thought that what is going with this our batch? Firstly, the CBS introduced the guidelines that there will be two-term examination. The online classes were introduced in our batch. Then these new guidelines about the entrance test, what is going to happen next? So I faced that also. There was a lot of struggle between that UET, UG, as it was conducted first time all over the India, and a large number of students applied for it. So yeah, there were several technical glitches in during the conduction of the examination, and it was delayed. Sometimes it was shifted, and the paper used to be switch off. The equipment used to be switched off between the exams of the students, and it was really a panic situation for all of us that what will happen next and how it is going to happen, the admission to the universities, or our 1 year is going to be based or not. A lot of questions were being in our mind during that time. So yeah, but UGC and the NTA conducted this exam, and it was really successful for that. It conducted it successfully, and it declared the result. So after 2 to 3 months, the session of our college started, and during the admission process, when the result about the location of the seat came, I was shocked to see that I got admission to Lady Shri Ram College for women, as I was not expecting it. It was really a shocking news for me that I really made into this college. My parents were really happy, and they were very proud of me that yeah, finally I made it into the college. So I thought that yeah, our batch is experimental batch for the CBSE, for the UGC. The CBSE also experimented on us that whether this policy is going to be successful or not, and the UGC also conducted on this on us that whether this is successful or not, as we were not having any seniors or any experience about that how the exam is going to be, entrance exam is going to be there. So after the admission process, I went to Delhi all alone, and it was my first time that I was away from my home and for my parents, and I have never left the home for even a single day. So it was really a new place, new journey, a new phase of life for me. But yeah, LSR is really a great place. The students, the professors are really so good in the LSR. It looked like a family for me, and I really made new friends in the LSR. When I first went to the college on the first day, the professors and the seniors used to say that there is a magic in LSR. I used to thought, what is the magic in LSR? What is there in LSR? All the people used to say that there's a magic. What's the magic? But yeah, now I realize that really there is a magic. I'm a different personality now. Uh, I was a student who was shy and was not used to interact with so much people, but now yeah, the cultural diversity in the LSR and the brilliant students all over the from all over the India has really pushed me to be out of my comfort zone and expose the world that is beyond my expectations. And I was a member of the NSS in my first and second year of the Project Tamanna. So the Project Tamanna is all about teaching the disabled children. And I used to go to the NGO during my after my college hours, and when I went there, I used to see that the students are so happy. They are so enthusiastic about learning new things. They used to dance, they used to sing, and whenever I used to with them, there are a positive vibes coming out from them. And whenever I feel stressed or the tense, I used to go there and used to spend time with them, and they really made me so happy that I used to dance with them, I used to sing with them, used to teach them. So the lesson that I learned from them was that yeah, there are problems in everyone's life, but it's us that we whether we conquer the problem or the problem conquers us. So I really learned that it is really necessary to be happy, and no one will come to make you happy. No one will come to make your dreams fulfill. It's you only that you will fulfill your dreams. So it was all about the class 11th, class 12th in the college. And the main thing that I faced, and I think that this younger generation of us face, is about that the patience level, including me also. I've also a very low patience level. I want all the things in a hurry. That why this didn't happen, why this didn't happen. We have a problem of complaining about the things that why this is happening with us, why this is happening with, why this is not happening. So I learned that yeah, we should not complain about this. We should not compare with us to others, as this is the time of the social media. We used to compare us. Oh, her life is so good. She's there. She's in the Shimla. She's in Manali. She's enjoying her life, and my life is so boring. Our generation used to compare, and I really has gone through it, has seen it in my fellow beings. So I used to say that have confidence in yourself. So don't let your efforts be in vain. You will get the things at the right time. Just have patience. Just have confidence in yourself. I think that it's the efforts that makes us the good person, and we should be good in ourselves. We should be good to others. We should not think that what the others think about us. So we should be happy. We should have confidence in ourselves, and we should learn that the right thing comes to us at the right time. Should not be in a hurry. Should not be in the situation. No, I want this at this moment only. So this was the lesson that I learned from my college life until date, and I just want to say that yeah, hard work is the only key to success. We just can put a lot of efforts to the just what we want to do, and have confidence in ourselves.
Okay.
This was all that I want to say.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that you had this NGO experience and you enjoyed it. What else was there in your college that was part of the magic?
It really led us to exposure, sir. Means there are so much societies, there are so much clubs, and in that we can take the part, and we can be the part of the society, and we can contribute to the society as well, to the college as well, and to ourselves. It is really a worthy of for us as well. For like, if we are going to do the job in the future, it will add to us in the resume as well, and it will really lead to our happiness, our contribution that is going to be the college, and it's our personality which is going to grow, which is going to develop by being the part of these societies of the college in the LSR. And the diversity which is in the LSR, like so there are people from various regions, there are people from the foreign and a small town as well. The people used to come to the LSR with a lot of big dreams, and by seeing them, one can get the motivated that yeah, if he or she can do, then I can also do that.
Okay.
So there is a magic in LSR, I must say.
Okay, great. Now, where will this magic take you in the future?
I I just want to be the part of the government exams. I want to prepare for the government exams. I want to sit for placement as well, but my main dream is about the government exams. UPSC, I want to do that. So I think that yeah, it will contribute a lot to my future growth, and I will be
Is,
successful in my future.
is commerce a subject in UPSC?
No, sir. That's
So,
the most thing. Means, yeah, it came, the economics used to come about that, and we can choose the subject in the mains that yeah, we want to give about that. But yeah, this is the thing that I regret, that why is the education system so that if we are studying commerce, we should give the commerce exam. If we are studying science, we should give the science exam only. I used to complain to my mother that why this is going to happen, that for the government exams we used to study the science, the history, the polity as the general knowledge used to come in all the government exams. So my mother used to say that you have to achieve something, you have to be out of the comfort zone, you have to study that also in which you're not interested in. So I said, okay, I will, and no option is left for me and in this situation.
okay. Well, okay, all right. So, you're really, so do you want to get a master's degree or you just want to go for UPSC after your graduation?
I will do the master degree from the distance. If I want to pursue, I will prepare for the government exam as well, and I will pursue the master degree from the distance so that both are being balanced for that.
All right. And how did you feel coming to Delhi from Rewari?
It is really a new experience for me. I really, as I was in Rewari, I used to be at my home. I was not having any experience of how the world looked like and how the people outside the house are, how they used to treat the people. After coming to Delhi, I realized that being so good is also not good for us. There are people who are very smart. They used to take advantage of us. And I really realized this thing. I am really a person who used to help others and who is always available for the others to help. But after coming to Delhi, I realized that you should treat the people how they treat you. And not being so good is really good for all of us.
Okay, all right.
This is the main lesson that I learned.
Anything else you want to add here?
No, sir, I just want to say to the young generation that have confidence in yourself, have patience, and don't be so much get influenced by the social media that you just compare yourself to the others and you lack confidence in yourself. It's a
Okay,
great
all right.
thing to be a part.
Wonderful. Okay, so then let's end it here. And I'll say bye to the viewers. I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. Bye till then. Bye, everybody.